reality is, the more risk you take, the luckier you get. So people need to learn to take one big risk a day. Every day take a risk and build up that risk muscle, because risk is where success comes.
Risk must be taken for the greatest. Hazard in life is to risk nothing.
Take the biggest fucking risks of your entire life right now. Remember, you have time.
I think that most people, the reason that they lack success in their life is that they lack the courage to make the decisions that need to be made to put them in the position that they want to be in.
You can get so scared, and you can be so easily lulled into the idea that good is good enough, that feeling safe and comfortable is what you should always be looking for. That way of thinking, in your 20s in particular, dead fucking wrong. I want you to start to create this mindset of taking risks and going big.
That's right. Take that risk. Go big. Go big or go home. Right? Welcome to the channel, guys. Welcome. Happy Thirsty Thursday to everybody out there in the crypto space on PulseChain. Maybe you're on another chain. Maybe you're going to be an onboard to PulseChain. You don't know much about it. Right? Hey, welcome, guys. If you're following me on YouTube, links in the description. Sign up for Kick. Follow me there as well. You can find me live streaming on Kick. We're triple streaming. Also streaming live on X, aka Twitter, aka Freedom of Speech platform. Link to my X accounts there, where I'm pretty active on there, right? Follow, retweet, do all the works. And if you're on YouTube, of course, don't forget to subscribe, find the like button, drop a comment. And always remember, I'm not a financial advisor. For damn sure not a professional. This is cryptocurrency. Don't ever allow an influencer on any social media platform out there to influence when it comes to cryptocurrency, because you could lose it all. So, guys, we're going to talk about some bullish OG WebChef, PulseChain news. He made an announcement. We got some momentum. We got some momentum up in this mother, right? Bullish AF. Can't cuss on here. Bullish AF. Bullish as F. F and bullish. What's up, Good God? Thank you for being here. Also, for the price of a Cambodian coffee, we'll have our members stream tomorrow. I decided to do it Friday this week. Usually we do it Mondays, but we'll alternate. Like to see when we get the crowd coming, right? And what we're going to talk about is whatever it may be. Get that extra content, $2.99 a month, price of a Cambodian coffee. And J-Dub, let's see. Let me guess, a new coin. Nah, no new coin. But if you want one, I'm sure you can find them out there, because there's a new coin every day. By the thousands on Solana, every blockchain, a new token comes out. But no, it's not a new token. Don't have to worry about that. Really quick, let's take a look at the price of Bitcoin. $104,287. What happened? What happened was, let's go take a look at the media, the news media. What are they throwing out there? What are they saying? Who's fighting now? Elon and Trump and Elon, Trump and Vance? When's that going to happen? When are they going to stir the pot and say Trump and Vance are at each other's throats, right? Hey, how do I contact you? Your DMs are closed. Have a question? We'll pay you for 2-3 minute call to see if you're interested. Dante, aren't you in R2R? I thought you were in R2R, the VIP group. Where is my contact on here? You can go on Telegram. There's my Telegram. I'll put it in the chat. Reach me there. Rekt Richard 720 on Telegram. Oh, okay. Yeah, we gotta get you in. Anyways, hit me up there. What are the news media outlets saying? Trump blasts Powell as American disgrace after rate hold. Oh, you know what? The Feds didn't cut rates. Trump renewed his attacks on the Fed chair and called for rates to be 2.5 points lower than the current levels. Oh. He was calling Powell like stupid and all that the other day too. Yeah, I just saw this headlines earlier today, and it's in regards to, so oil is steady right now, but it was in regards to the fact that Trump gives 2 weeks for Iran strike decision. So the U.S. is going to make a decision in the next 2 weeks, and we're going to get involved. What did I tell you guys about like the end of June, heading into July? It's about 2 weeks left, right? Right before the 4th of July. But I was saying it's going to get weird. Things are going to get weird. It's going to get real weird. You know what it means when it gets weird? In crypto? Price volatility. Price volatility. Which is opportunity. Time frame. I'm saying this. It's going to be happening around this time. And then the biggest fear that could take place at this point in time, like the biggest reaction to anything, whether it be feds, the ICE situation, war, all that stuff, I think we're going to have max FUD coming in the next 2 weeks. And the max FUD could be the moment they say, which is it's inevitable. I believe it's going to happen. It can happen from day 1 to day 14. But they're saying 2 weeks, anywhere between there. Trump could say we're going to war. Oh my God! And the prices will tank. You get a fire sale across the board. That'll happen. And it's going to trickle down all the way to good old PulseChain. But I've been saying this too. We're going down in the DM. We're going down. Not in the DM. We're going down in the, what wrong with that? What has to do with PulseChain? Oh, we're going down on PulseChain. We're going down on the PC on the PulseChain, bro. 4 zeros and a 256. 4 zeros and a 28. We're almost going to go below 4 zeros and a 2 on PulseX. $1.45 each. 2 zeros and a 517. Give me that 2 zeros and a 3. Come on, PHEX. Give me that entry. I'll keep DCAing this entire time. I don't care. I'll keep on buying it. Keep on buying it. But now's that window of opportunity. Been talking about it. Been saying it. Been telling you all along. It's go time. It is go time. Oh, I see you, Dante. Maybe I need to follow you. I'll just send you a message so I don't forget. Onyx. Let me make sure, because I'll forget. Shooting Dante a message on X. I will 100% forget. All right. Now let's go take a look at the prices. We're going to be talking about that OG announcement, right? This is a big deal. Big deal. As we go through these like hard times, OG coming out. OG can open the window to the car, he can open the window to his car and so much as whisper out the window, and the market's going to react. Everyone's going to go get excited. We saw that last night with his announcement. I'll read the announcement in a second here. He came on Telegram. It'd been a minute, man. He's been laying low. And last night he made his announcement, and we just saw, look at that. So nobody knew, where the bottom was going to be, where your opportunity was going to be as far as buying on the dip. It was just like, oh, he spoke, boom. So imagine what will happen when things start to move forward, which means Remember's got to start printing again, right? Let's go to the vaults real quick. So keep this in mind. Remember V2, the vault has 883.9 trillion tokens. Okay. Gas Money has 203.8 million tokens. That's a lot. So imagine when those printers are on, just think of Remember when it was at 2%, 3%, 4%, 5%, whatever it may be. Let's say it's at 5%. And it's printing. And you're like, oh, great, I got 5 trillion, you got 1 trillion, 2 trillion, whatever it may be, and you're printing. The vault has all this Remember and all this gas. So when Remember starts printing, and then with the addition of gas money, it's going to earn a lot of PulseChain. And we're already seeing what he's done. In a 24-hour period, Remember did 50 million plus in volume. We were printing hard. Imagine having a bag of 883.9 trillion. And what that would produce is Pulse. And from what I understand and have heard by researching and asking questions, that the Pulse that the Remember and the gas will earn will be cycled into the vault. All right. And there's going to be a loop from the rewards that these contracts are holding, wallets are holding. There's going to loop throughout the printer system, and it's going to help all the printers. Okay. So that's going to get the engine going. That's going to get the vault popping. It's always going to be producing Pulse. On top of that, everything firing on all cylinders, and you see the magic happen where this takes effect, the Pulse is being looped in, ROI is going up, price appreciation across the board on all the other printers. Then you're going to see naturally people gravitate to throwing in their rewards and a piece of their investment and taking more risk into going into the vault to print Unleash, to earn passive income in those 4 different tokens that we've been talking about, and to get more involved in the ecosystem and start buying the printers again and going to the original plan of printing hard, right? So these things are, in place to happen. The market's just been where it's been. So what did OG say last night? All right, what did OG say? Let me bring it up. He said this: first and foremost, wishing everyone positive vibes, abundant prosperity, and massive success in your lives. You are the heartbeat of the ecosystem. Let me make this bigger for me. Our number one goal, supporting PulseChain and its top tier builders who keep the pulse pulsating. Immediate mission, guys. The immediate mission is help new Remember crush a 0, moving us into a stronger ROI range. Both with a question mark, absolutely. Achievable, question mark. Together, 100% strong. Metrics check. All right, so on-chain engagement has dipped. Now's the time to amplify interactions, shine brighter, and elevate our efforts as one powerful community. So that just tells you, the addressing the times have been tough. Engagement's low. That's across the chain in his ecosystem. Now's the time to kick things into gear, which I love this message coming out. I love that it's coming out now because I've been in my time frame and my predictions and what I've been saying is going to happen in the market has been happening to a T. So it's aligning with everything. And before we move forward, guys, don't forget our sponsor for the R2R channel this week and many more weeks to come is Dexfi.com. Go to Dexfi.com/bonds. And you can see here already $840,561 worth of Ethereum over on Base has been used to mint the Treasury bond NFT bonds, okay, and to earn passive income in USDC. APR right now is 88.41%. You see the logo, you see the website on the screen. Visit Dexfi.com/bonds, links in the description, and go earn passive income by just chilling and holding your NFT. All right, as simple as that. Man, the kids are going crazy. Who knows who just took a sucker punch? But earlier, what were they fighting over earlier? Cantaloupe. Yeah, someone was getting. My daughter, she was throwing them hooks. So, anyways, building bridges. Thrilled to announce groundbreaking tech and strategic collaboration. This is big news. Collaboration coming soon to major PulseChain builders like Atropa Dev. So PulseChain builders, it's not just Atropa, the developer, but collaborations with other devs. All right. Like the Atropa Dev, leveraging top talent and innovative strategies will supercharge the entire ecosystem. All right. P.S. Brace yourself for unconventional blockchain algorithms, non-yielding support tokens, are set to roll out, ready to distribute yield upon specific blockchain events for pushing boundaries to build the best yield machines ever seen. Let's keep pushing stronger, dreaming bigger, and achieving greater heights together. So he came out and said that. All right, we saw the price start to go up real quick here with Remember, and because Flexmas was talked about as well, and they kind of backtracked on Flexmas and changing the rewards. That went from like 13 to about, what did it go to, like 18 cents or something like that last night. We saw a big jump after going down and being here in the dumps. Boom, a spike up. Now we're trading right here. So a good move on his part to come out and make a bullish announcement that they're going to be working on things. But you got to understand, there is a order of operation and things are going to be triggered to help the overall ecosystem. So if you come here, right, we're talking about world's greatest PDI printer, Flexmas, Remember, Dominance, and all the tokens, all the printers at some point with, right, the participation of people going into the vault. If and when Remember, which this is going to shoot everything, I believe, into hyperactive drive. When Remember starts printing, this wallet here is going to be earning a lot of Pulse, including if they get gas. So on top of that, that can be looped into the system to get those printers, appreciation on ball rolling and ROI. And it's going to happen across the board. And we've seen different moments and tests that have been taking place where we saw price appreciation and ROI just boom, take off. Flex is one of them, went above 50 cents, 55 cents. ROI got damn near close to 30%. So that to me was a clear indicator of, hey, this is the test environment. Check it out. Got price appreciation. Some people sold into it. Some people kept the Remember rewards because we went all the way to about 28, 29% ROI, earning Remember and Miser token. Okay. So I held mine. And then when Remember kicks back, because I believe it will, and Flexus will be back, and things start to move together, and then all the ecosystem starts to rise, patience pays off, right? PPO, patience pays off. A lot of people are like, I want my gains now. Oh, it's so funny. And across the space, price go down, you're a scammer. Price go up, you're a hero. Price go down, you're a scammer. Price go up, you're awesome. And that's the game. That's what people think. They think because, the price goes down, like, these people suck. Now, you know what? You're just not ready for the big leagues. Because the big leagues is when you invest in something, right? The best move you can make, it goes up, you take profits, great. But if it goes down and you DCA in something that is great, spectacular, and has some promising innovations, which I see here a lot being done in the background, you can make a lot of money. Believing and holding and just going through it, right? And that right there is what's going to kickstart the vaults. These wallets earning Pulse. You can come read it here too about the looping system. How does recycling boost printer ROI? Profits funnel straight into buy pressure for printer tokens for fresh yield loops, pushing token floor up and expanding vault TVL. You see that? It's a funnel for buy pressure. That's a whole lot of Pulse. Imagine if this bag right here, let me type in the numbers for Remember. We'll call it 883 trillion, okay? We'll type it in. 833 trillion. So that's billion, all right? Oh no, that's 830. That's 8.3 billion, 83, 183, 883. That'd be $289,800, right? So 5% per day would be roughly $14,000. at 5% ROI, right? $14,000 a day in Pulse earnings. And whatever this, in addition to that, let's say it's another, $3,000 in gas and Pulse. Loops into the system with buy pressure. That's just with this wallet alone. And that will kickstart a loop, is from what I understand, right? And it's interesting because it's the 5-slot strategy, right? You're getting the arbitrage is happening, the unleashed ROI, printer yield loops, buy pressure amplifier, and then later will be governance. Governance is going to happen after the success of the platform and everything coming together. So it's going to be interesting to see in real time where the community goes heavy into the vaults and they see the big picture and everything starts to loop in a cycle to get this going. And the people that play it and continue to play it will earn the most as long as more and more people get on board, whether it's the users that go from extracting to looping it to new users. But a DeFi DApp is very important. That's why I'm most excited about this on PulseChain and the innovation it can bring. And then tying in the tech that 3D has brought to the table, which last night they fell back on it. We'll see if they launch that out, where Flexmas was going to start paying WWPP. They had mentioned that, but they said they backtracked, like, hey, scratch that out. We'll let you know if that's the case later at another time. But that would help WWPP earn a lot more users and a lot more buy pressure. And this is the tech behind everything else. And then 3D has exploited token. Where do I have that at? Right here. This token as well. So I'm DCAing in both of them right now, what I can on a few wallets. I want to get a dominating position. And the vault, I haven't gone into the vault in maybe a week. So I need to get some fresh capital, bring it over and do my entries. And remember, it's 2 million at a time, no less, no more. Get you 2.6 million unleashed. It's about positioning yourself before it's the calm before the storm. Before things start to pop off and happen, you want to work on your positions. Not financial advice, but that's what I'm doing for myself. So I'm getting the Flexmas, I'm getting the Remember, I'm getting my unleashed. I'm about 21 million or so. I want to get to 100 million, be cool there. And when it starts looping, getting more to keep up with the system and rewards. And stack up on Exploited, which is no value token in WWPP. And then once the system kickstarts, I can start using yield to buy everything else. And hopefully I catch everything on the way up. Let's see. The possible change for Flexmas to WGPP and name dropping to the Tropodev, you think they're cooking together on PDI? I can see that speculation. Could happen. OG said in a recent call he's still crazy enough to believe $1 can happen. Yeah, I heard him say that. That means he's gonna PDI or die trying. He's a speculator. He's a speculator. Let me take a look here. Don't forget to retweet the stream. Got 65 people. Pound those like buttons, guys. Pound those like buttons on YouTube, especially. Get the YouTube algorithm going, right? I'm bringing you live streams every day, right? Other than maybe like a Saturday or a Sunday. We got 7 likes on YouTube. We got way more than, let's see, 25 people. Well, we got 25 on YouTube, 37 on X. Let's get 30 plus likes and retweets on X. At least 25 on YouTube because we got that going right now for us. But we're sitting at 7. Get it going. Smash it. Smash it. Help your boy out, right? We want me to grow as a content creator. It's gonna get the word out in the ecosystem, right? No one's gonna shout louder than me. No one's gonna be more consistent. No one is going to work. I'm a workaholic, bro. I'm built that way. Like I can't stay away from the grind, right? I love this. I love DeFi. I love crypto. And I love PulseChain, regardless of, the poor sentiment and, having to deal with what we've dealt with, but it makes you stronger. It makes you stronger, man. But I love that I have a place to call home with the builder, with OG and 3D Rekt. And, it's helping me. Roger, thank you, bro. Got you, bro. Drop my like. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it, right? Every like counts. So make sure if you're watching, you do that on all platforms. And I am getting some pushback from people, or like a little bit of hate, a little bit of like, sarcasm, because I'm talking about OG's ecosystem. And that's okay to have your opinion, right? I'm just a believer. I'm a believer. I'm a straight up believer, and I'm happy to be in this position. I'm excited to continue to go on so we can see that these guys weren't messing around, that they're actually still building during the roughest times, where we've seen a lot of developers walk off and just say, you know what, didn't work out, and then move on to the next project, go to a whole nother chain, recycle their thoughts and ideas, get away from the community and start up a new one and connect with people they know over on some other end. So it's interesting to see somebody like OG, for example, right? He is an OG when it comes to PulseChain. We're about to have the 2-year anniversary for Finfesta. And he is like said it so many times. He needs, wants, will, and is determined to get Finfesta to $100. So you may not like the printers, you may not be ready to continue, you might be worn out, maybe you just had enough. Finfesta is a great place to park, and seeing that the future at $100, man, and if PulseChain takes off, that could be a $200, $300 token. You never know. Been watching you like forever, and you hardly ever wrong. Hey, bro, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm wrong, and then I'm right, and you teeter-totter with the ideas and thoughts of things, and you've realized that we're in a big experiment, right? And some of those experiments have blown up in my face. I got the hair gone, hair blown up, money's gone down the drain. It's like, oh, that was a interesting experiment. But then things work, and like the chemistry between the users and like a DeFi dApp, like what we've been talking about, clicks, right? And it becomes sticky, and everything starts to roll. Like when you get a good dApp that just ignites, it is so good for any chain. We've seen it happen before on Binance Smart Chain, all of them. So when things are in the process of, I guess you can say, transitioning, I hate to use that word, but when things start to shift for the better and you see everything firing all cylinders, and this is running at its max capability, which is just people having fun, making money, and talking about it, it'll go from just me talking about it to a lot of people, because they'll see the opportunity to make money. It's got a referral bonus. It's got everything it needs for people to go out there and just go nuts, right? And once we get that momentum, it could snowball. And it could be, I speculate, it has the opportunity to not only show new true innovation, show consistency, show gains, ROI, create excitement, and bring new users within the ecosystem to OG and new users from the outside. Because all you need is a simple dApp, show people you can make money, and there's money all around you with all the different printers. It's easy as a click, 1, 2, 3, you buy this, you go into the system with this, passive income, they're all about it, right? And that is enough combination with referrals, with linking up an entire ecosystem. You do the information, you do your own research, and then you see OG's been around with Finfesta for going on 2 years now. You see that he has a community, and you see the tech, and you go, you know what? Let me hit up the homie. Let me hit up this person. And it grows. So I've been in so many of these where it was just me at the beginning and a few other guys. Next thing you know, it's the best thing since sliced bread. Okay? Things like that can happen in a New York minute. It's like going in the backyard and lighting some dry brush with a torch. I'm flooding your DM after your live. Please read carefully. Sounds good, brother. Sounds good. But yeah, so the announcement is out there. Expect to see some further activity in the near future. Don't know when. At this price, right? 9 zeros and a 3-4. He's talking about killing the zero. That's a 3x from here. All right, for remember, and then bringing some good ROI, and that right there could start it, man. That right there could start it. All right, not crypto related. All right, we'll talk in a minute. That right there could start the entire process, and I think it's soon to come. Time's ticking, and time never stops. So we'll know sooner than later. You know, was it a good move? Was it an epic move? Was it a life-changing move? Is it going to change your life and you're struggling right now in crypto? These things happen all the time. Opportunities happen like this all the time. Like make or break seasons right now. Make or break season on buying at good prices. Make or break season with identifying an app or a decentralized application adapt in crypto on PulseChain that is a small, struggling chain, one would say, that could bring a lot of eyes and attention with green candles and a popping dApp, right? And builders that are like top notch. Now you have bootstrapping going on too. You know that the Atropa ecosystem and community is massive. And if you are going to do anything to improve the Atropa community's backs and support, whether it's marketing, tweeting, but building on top of the Atropa ecosystem, supporting their tokens, helping them sustain longer gains and get bigger positions with your opportunity, you're bootstrapping an entire community of people that have yet to touch OG stuff. Okay? And that goes for other dev builders too, like he mentioned, other builders. So that right there is a snowball. And snowballs, they get big quick, okay? And you may be sitting here thinking, like, I already put money into this, you know, the ROI is down, I'm burnt, blah, blah, blah. Every excuse you can, other than I'm going to say it right now that most of you should say it, but I say it because I say it how it is. All the money that I lost was my fault, no matter if it was in OGs or in the outside. I've made a lot of money with OG, but on the outside of this, I've lost a lot. I'm the only person that gets out my ledger, clicks the buttons, and makes those decisions, okay? You don't got anyone else to blame. Not like Jim Rad blaming RH. You see all that drama. I'm just saying, using him as an example of like, you created your own situation. And I'm going to create my own situation here by being the only person to go on stream every day and shout out OG, shout out 3D Rad, continue to say, hey, we're strong, we're diehards, we're going to keep pushing through. I understand the volatility of the market. There's things going on even outside of PulseChain. It's affecting Ethereum, Bitcoin, Iran, Israel, this, that, you name it. Elon Musk, Prime Minister Trump. There's every excuse you can think of. But the only excuse that you can give yourself, or the only thing you can do to really like not give yourself opportunity is not try. Not even try. So if you're not willing to try something or risk it for the biscuit, I don't even know why you're in DeFi. Buy your Bitcoin and sit on it. Go about your business. All right? But I'm in DeFi, the land of opportunity. All right? We're storming the lands like the Vikings, like Ragnar. Don't know if the enemy is going to wreck us and attack us and got better weapons. Don't know if there's even anything there to raid. We're going in, we're risking it, we're going hard. And, you know, do your own research. Not a financial advisor, but, you know, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to take risks. And I'll keep making this risk until I'm probably in my 60s, and I'm like, hey, bro, you can't be rebuilding anymore. I'm still young. So I can get Rekt. I've gone from rich to Rekt to Rekt to rich, back to Rekt, and now I'm trying to get rich again, bro. I don't got anything to hide. That's all I'm trying to do. Take opportunity, see what happens. All right. Don't forget to pound the like button. Pound the like button. Let me see how many likes we're at. How many are we at? 12. 35 minutes in, 12 likes. We got 37 people watching on YouTube, 47 on Twitter. We ain't getting enough love, man. Yeah. You know? We ain't getting enough love. We need to get the word out there. This is Diddly Squat. Crypto Coffee can come on here and talk about nothing. Give you no inside. And he'll get 200 likes. Looking all baked on streaming. You know, it gets like super red-eyed. I freaking love it. You go to my members only video though, which members only tomorrow stream. It's the last stream for the public for the week. Then we members only tomorrow on Friday. One of the last members only videos. We're getting in here. We're going up, right? Like, I'm always going to be that silent but deadly content creator. Even when I had a bigger channel, I was still like the underdog or like the dude who just people talk mess. And then I always get the last laugh. Always get the last laugh. My people is all I care about though. So pound the like button, drop a comment. Till next time. Hey, we'll do it again. Yeah, dog.
I wake up in the morning, telegram in hand. On to our community, the coolest in the land. Cheese cream drops a joke, got me laughing loud. Then I start to scroll down through the daily crowd. Who's the OG Prince, lighting up the zone? Is it Dama Beast or Sav on the throne? Or maybe it's Friday, Flexmas is here. Time to throw some gains and flex without fear. I toss out some questions, looking for the signs. Inside fixes ready, dropping out for lines. I keep on reading, can't look away. Those spicy emojis make my whole day. Then someone yells exit, get off PulseChain. But I ride the waves through pleasure and pain. I live in a limbo of hope and despair, but we're all in this boat and I'm proud to be there. Yeah, I might end up wrecked, burned by the flame, but I'm with the best crew in this wild DeFi game. I might end up wrecked, burned by the flame, but I'm with the best crew in this wild DeFi game.